you're going on first, get in that chair over there. That chair.
Yep.
Can you get that? Can you get that? Is that iPad rolling?
All right, this is the first live show. We'll see how the recording turns out. Did we mess with the master volume? Bring this up a bit.
Because we're going live there. Would that even matter?
Yes. Yeah, we can do it after the fact. Yes.
Okay. So is that rolling?
No.
Because we're gonna add it in. We'll re-edit it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get
So
that rolling.
Go ahead and turn that on. I'll turn it on. Actually, I just realized you've never turned it on before.
All right. For the first time in that Astra Boys history, we are going live because we were having some technical difficulties, issues earlier. So we said, fuck it. We'll go live.
Hey, look at my phone. My phone just said we're going live.
We're going live. My phone probably did the same thing too.
Hey, Astra Boys live.
A little bit.
Welcome to the Astra Boys Sports Podcast. I am the KC Walton. Over here on my left is Joe Hooters. And over here on my right is no one, but he's going to show up because he's still, since we're going live, there's all kinds of mayhem here. Is the original T.I.
Oh, there he is. In his Andy Reid shirt.
And for Labor Day, today is Labor Day. Felicidades to all of you on Labor Day. Work very hard. Kadarius Toney is not. He is looking for a job.
You fucked that up. That's not how we were supposed to. That's not how you were supposed to say it.
And we too were standing in line of the unemployment line.
Kadarius Toney is not looking for a job.
Kadarius Toney.
Did he get signed by somebody?
No, but he will. You know he will. He's going to end up on a practice squad
I
somewhere.
hear feedback.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm gonna turn this off. I just thought I'd look it up.
He's over there looking at his notes for the podcast.
And we have a special guest, sir. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is David Davis Jr. I represent the Ramirez clan. It's an honor to be here for the first ever live showing of the Ad Astra podcast. Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome, Freedom Rock. Welcome.
I don't know if you remember, but we used to do some commercials for Stanley Wood Projects, and this is owner, co-owner, somewhat of an owner. I don't know how he wants to explain his title, but
I
this
just
is
want
the
to say
guy.
that it's worth every dollar that we spent on the advertising. It's come back to the company tenfold.
I bet it has. I bet it has.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I am representing the KC Current Teal. I'm wearing teal today. Joseph, go ahead and start the timer. We only got a few minutes because right after this, they are going to be coming down and they're going to start their own, very own
fantasy football
draft. And that is the time right now. That is the season. We just got through doing a couple of them. We did TIs and we did Gs, the Cactus League. How well do you guys think you did?
I mean, you always think like my team looks pretty good until you get some injuries or, this or that. You draft that older running back. You think he still has it. He don't no more.
Yep.
He's out.
So you don't draft old running backs.
That's true. But
and I don't trust that whole grading system or scale, whatever that they always send you after, in your email, like you got an F. Whatever.
Oh, I did. They gave me an A+. So I was totally on. I was totally correct.
So
I know what they're doing there at Yahoo.
So we
Or
have
ESPN.
not said this, but we have a special guest.
Oh, wow.
We have the return of Risky Ray.
Yikes.
Is going down today.
That's
That's actually David Dace's brother-in-law.
That's my brother-in-law.
So do you guys share a team in this draft going on here?
No, we do not.
Okay.
I'm glad you don't share a
We would
team.
never- we
I'm
would
like,
never
bro,
share
don't
a
say you
team.
share a team.
So do you know your pick yet?
We do not know our pick.
Okay.
But I'm
Okay.
ready to roll. I'm ready to roll no matter where.
You have a plan, right? You have a plan?
I have a plan.
I know
All right.
you guys haven't started yet, but do you have any tips or anything for the folks out there for any kind of fantasy football?
It's been like 3 months long that Raymond and I have not been discussing fantasy football.
Oh yeah.
Leading up to this
Okay.
point, we can start discussing fantasy football when this draft is over, and not until then.
Okay.
I know, right? It's like you can't say certain things in front of the other group members.
I will say that David Davis is a professional on this mic because he's talking into it. This mic is a little tricky for some new guests.
Actually, you're supposed to talk.
And he looks directly into the camera. By the way,
man, he's on it.
he's on it.
Actually, can you turn the microphone and talk to the side of it? You see where that windscreen is at?
Yep.
Yeah.
The other
No,
way.
the other side.
The other side.
Yeah,
Oh,
talk
he
into the
sounded
windscreen.
just fine.
There we
There,
go.
that is
Yeah.
right. There it is.
Now
The
you a
soothing
professional.
sound.
Now you
buddy.
sound like a
Yeah,
rock star.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
now you sound like 1-800 number right there, my friend.
You hear that bass?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
You know
about the
what?
screen
You know what's
filter.
really got me is the Kansas City Current with the titties showing through it. On the other side.
We tell this dude every week that the tank
Oh
tops
my God.
are not your
Dude,
friends,
I
bro.
Notice that, bro.
They're not
Like,
your friend,
no.
man. They're not. They're not.
So representing KC
Hell yeah.
Current,
Hell yeah.
which by the way they're in third overall.
Hey,
They lost
These might be
yesterday.
the biggest titties on the KC current right here, right?
Turret?
Shit.
KC Turner.
Oh, I
When is
bet,
the-
I
when is
bet
the
the Casey
playoffs?
Current would love to see that part of the clip, Joe.
Yeah.
When is the playoffs for that league?
Do you know anything about that, Waltz?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Well, you're the one that's all about. You're the KC
You're-
current guy.
You're the
Yeah.
big fan, dude. You even got the T-shirt.
They're in third.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in
Not a
third.
There you
t-shirt.
go.
They
Hey,
started
he
the
knew
season-
more
They're
than I
third.
did. He
They
knew
are.
more than I did.
They're in third
Give me that.
overall.
Well, hold on. They started the season like 10-0 or something, right?
Yeah, they started season like undefeated for a while, but
That would be
they're
like
behind.
10-0. 10-0
I
is
believe San
undefeated.
Diego is undefeated right now, and then I think they're still behind LA. But yeah, they're in third overall.
All right. So unfortunately, we do not have time to talk about the KC current. So screw
That's
them.
all right.
Yeah, we do not
On
actually.
to the Kansas City Chiefs and our cuts, signings, and all the good stuff.
All right. And with that being said, it has been a while since we actually talked about the Royals or the Chiefs. We have been off air for a little bit. But what say you, Joe? What has happened? Who got cut?
So
Are we down to the 53-man roster?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Kadarius Toney, I think, was the biggest name that got cut. Who
Zamet?
was-
Zamet?
Zamet. Well, did you think he was gonna make the roster?
No.
No.
I thought that they was going to try to retain him as a, put him on
Practice
the
squad?
practice squad. Yeah.
Did
yeah.
he make the practice squad? No.
No,
No.
but
Who
did
picked
not?
him up? Somebody picked
Oh.
him up. Denver, I believe.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
So they picked him up, and he's on Jacksonville's roster.
Yes.
Most of the
Oh,
Welsh that
okay.
immigrate to the United States settle in Jacksonville, so it's a
Ah.
homecoming of sorts.
I'm glad.
Yes, that's
I'm glad
right.
we
What
had
is
that
the
insight
owner's
on this show?
What is the
All
owner's
right.
name of the? I just seen it today. Damn it! What is their owner's
He's
name?
he's not from he's not
but
an American.
no, he's not. But he put out a strong statement now that he got Zaman on the team. I mean, I'm sure it's
Yeah,
coincidental, but he said now there's no excuse not to win. So the time is now. So.
because they got Zamet.
well, hey,
Okay,
the guy's gonna be
yeah.
a talented
And
guy.
another who I think he made the roster, but then he got cut.
It was
Justin Ross.
Justin Ross. He was kind of
Yeah.
a favorite too, and not just Justin Ross. Also, well, he was a big wide receiver, but he could never just stay on the field. And then when he was on the field, he really didn't do much. But who was the other kid? Everybody's favorite.
Nico, whatever.
Yeah.
Romario. What was his name?
What was it?
Remigio.
Remigio.
Yep.
Yeah, Remigio.
I mean, I couldn't have read that.
It looked like Ringo.
I believe it's
Ringo.
pronounced Remigio.
Yeah.
So he
Uh,
got cut too. There was a
He was
lot
a fan
of
favorite.
yeah.
Yeah.
and there's a lot of pissed off people wondering why Sky Moore got the job over Remigio.
So who was the other special teams guy? Bush? Was it Devin Bush?
I bet you it came down to
Deion
remembering the
Bush?
playbook. I think that's what holds a lot of players back
Yeah,
sometimes. That's the
Deion
stuff
Bush.
that we don't hear about is that I think they sometimes struggle with the playbook, and you could have a lot of talent, but if you struggle with the
Yeah.
playbook,
Mhm.
you're
Right on.
man, you're just gonna be a weak link. So
So, Mr. Davis, how long have you been a Chiefs fan all your life?
I've been a Chiefs fan all my life, born and raised. What I'm interested to hear about on the new NFL season upcoming, how do you feel about the new kickoff situation?
It's been weird, right? Do you
Oh,
fully
weird.
do you fully understand what's going on out there?
Not really.
Did you get to the
no.
point where you really don't care now?
I'm
You
like, hey,
watch it
man,
and you're like,
I'm almost like, just give the ball to 25. This is everybody get the ball to 25 because I don't know what even they're doing now. It's like it's weird. Everyone's just standing still. He kicks it. The ball has to
Yeah.
get caught. And then people start running. Oh, man.
Tell me this: Did you
Turn around
enjoy?
circles.
Did you enjoy old-fashioned kickoffs
Mhm.
on Saturday? Watching them in college? football?
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah.
and I officiate high school football, so I've seen some of them. I'm like, man, I get what they're trying to do because like people running at each other from for 50 yards and they just hit head on. I get it.
But who
It's
are
for
these
some
guys that
safety.
get together and decide, I have an idea? Let's think about
We
it
like
this
that.
way.
Well, no, they have
It's the NFL Players Association. There's a lot of people
No,
involved
they
in
have
it.
the rules committee every year. Like I know Andy Reid's on the rules committee guy. So that they come up with these new things that they're going to
Yeah.
do or whatever.
But the whole part where everybody just stands still and it's kicked off. It's like, and they're just standing there.
I think the
Nobody
point-
moved.
They only have 10
You catch
yards. Only 10 yards are running at each other, not 50. So a lot, not the great big huge collisions.
Right.
They say most concussions happen on the kickoff.
Right.
You know
So-
what? I honestly think by the end of the season, we're not going to give a shit.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's one of those new
I don't give a
things.
shit now.
It's one of
like-
those new things where it's
I
kind of
wanna-
it's weird, but at the same time, after a few games, I'm gonna be like, whatever.
So do
I'll
we
give
know-
a shit if the Chiefs get 3 or 4 touchdowns returned on them. I'll be
Yeah,
Well,
'cause we didn't
yeah,
look
but-
too good
It
that
didn't look
first
too good,
preseason
no.
game. Yeah.
But then I
Um,
think we made some adjustments, right? We
So
looked
have we
all right.
seen any preseason onside kicks? Because you have to say you're doing an onside kick.
Not yet.
I didn't.
No, you got to wait till the fourth quarter, and you got to be
Oh.
down, and you got to call your mom and to see if it's okay. No, and then-
Mom got to say okay.
no.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
there's 3 different rules. You got to be down. It's got to be in the fourth quarter, and it's got to be I think like 3 minutes left or something like that.
It seems ridiculous.
Yeah, and you got to notify the other
So no more
13
onside surprise onside kicks.
What are you doing?
No.
133. 27 minutes.
Oh,
left?
27 minutes until the fancies draft
That
starts.
is officially the 27-minute warning provided by Risky Ray.
That's a-
Thank you.
That's a nod.
Risky Ray is waiting. He's
we'll
very
see-
anxious.
We'll see you again at 18 and a half minutes.
Our beautiful behind
Risky
the
Ray
scenes
is very
for-
anxious in the background.
producer back there.
He's ready to come on, man. It's been about 6 months or even longer than that. It's been a while.
Been a while. Been a while.
So what do we got on
Almost
as
a
far
year.
as the Chiefs? Anything else?
Oh,
No.
so
So
the-
Hollywood
all
Brown
kinds
is
of shit.
injured, right?
Yeah,
Hollywood Brown is
yeah.
injured.
First play.
You think he's going to be back by the second game
Week
or third?
14. I
Week
thought it was like
14.
no, it's
Oh,
like
man.
way out.
Week
I
2 or
don't
week 3?
know. It's
Week
actually
2
week
or
4.
week 3?
That's what I'm thinking. Week 3. I think the first 2 games. I'm
Well,
sure he wants to
scrap
come
him.
back with the Ravens or to play against his old team,
That's not going
but that's not going to happen.
But man, we have the Ravens and the Bengals right off the bat. That's 2 big
Right.
games. He's gonna miss both of those.
Right.
Here's my
Mm.
question: do you plan on are you going to start him his first game back?
Probably not.
Hollywood
And
Brown.
I think it depends
Probably
on the
not.
production of the other receivers. Does Juju come in? Because here we go, a new signing, Juju.
Mhm.
Does he come in? Does he do well, contribute, or he just kind of, I'm here? And
If
if
he's
he's
the ideal top 3 wide receivers to break out, I mean, Xavier Worthy,
Yeah.
Rashee Rice.
Rashee Rice.
Rasheed Rice. I mean,
Yeah,
we need to
yeah.
count on those. And then who's that third guy that's not Travis Kelce to step up and contribute as
Right.
a receiver?
Right.
those first
I
2
did-
weeks, it has to be
Probably
Juju.
Hollywood. Yeah,
I
has
do
to
feel
be
like it's
Juju.
Juju.
It
Yeah.
has to be Juju.
He knows the system, and he's comfortable with
'Cause we
Patrick.
know
Patrick's comfortable with him.
Justin Watson.
Mm,
I mean,
Hey,
I think
He
it
did-
could
he
be
gets
Justin
no-
Watson.
he
It
gets
could be
no
Justin
separation
Watson.
though. He catches the ball, he's tackled immediately.
True. The only thing that I ask of Juju is no TikToks this year.
Was he doing the TikToks in the Patriots?
Yeah, he was doing that stuff a little bit on what's Patrick's brother's name? I'm drawing a blank right now.
Jackson?
Yes, Jackson Mahomes. He did some Jackson Mahomes like TikTok videos. Not with Jackson, but he did. So yeah, I don't want to see those. But other than that, man, I think he'll be solid for us. He'll be that solid pass catcher. He could, he likes to run he can go over the middle. He's a sure route runner. So then we got our other guys to speed down the field. I see those being the 3.
So and we also signed what's his name? Pirine? Is that how you
Samaje.
Pirine?
Samaje.
Samaje. So
Good
before
thing
we-
he's not going to kill us anymore.
no, yeah. But before we signed him, Walt had actually drafted the steel guy in his fantasy draft.
I don't think that changes his value any.
I think P.
Oh,
Ryan's
he's
gonna
number
take-
2. He's number 2. Carson Steele
Carson
is
still
number,
be number
2.
2.
He's number 2 running back right now as we speak.
Yes.
I think P.
Yes.
Ryan took a lot of opportunities away from Steele.
Negative. What's going to happen is P. Ryan is more of a third down back. He'll come out like McKinnon. Okay, so Carson Steele, he's going to take a lot away from Isaiah Pacheco at the goal line because he's a bigger, heavier.
How old
runner.
is P. Ryan? I feel like he's been in the
around.
NFL for a while.
Does anyone know
Younger
who's a
than
better
McKinnon.
blocker? Who's a better blocker, P. Ryan or Still?
I don't know
Oh,
much
P.
about
Ryan.
P. Ryan.
I'd say P. Ryan because he has much more experience in the NFL.
But yeah, I mean, you got
He's just more experienced.
We need them
Steele,
all.
That'll make
We
a-
need
that'll
them
make a
all. We need
difference.
all 3 of those guys. We need all
Yeah.
3 of those guys, no matter what. And Steele's a beast. He could be a beast.
I mean,
Yes.
this is unfortunate for fancy owners.
Yeah,
but
forget that.
But like every team does the running back by committee.
Yeah.
There's like maybe 2 or 3 running backs. Okay, this is the main guy. Every other team has several running backs.
Isaiah's going to be a workhorse this year because
know,
I drafted
man.
him.
I told you
He's
guys.
going to be a workhorse.
man.
I
I
called
wasted
it.
a second round
I
pick
don't
on him.
know.
I called
Oh,
since the
no.
first preseason. I said Carson Steele's going to make the team, and he's going to be number 2. I
Hey,
told
we're
you
just
guys.
three ring in a third ring in a row. Don't worry about
Three-peat
fantasy when it
Okay.
comes.
That's
to
right,
you.
Freedom Rock. That's
Yeah.
right.
Let's have
You don't.
Let's
You
have
don't.
depth
Hey,
and
hey.
let's win a ring.
Hey, David. So what? So this is the question I think in everybody's mind. If we win 3 in a row, does that make Mahomes the GOAT over Brady? Even though Brady will have, what does he have, 6 or 7?
I mean, he's the GOAT in my mind right now. I would take him in a 1-game situation with both at their prime. But I've always been hung up on the total rings, which I think if we win this year,
But that's 3. That's never happened
I
before.
know.
That's never happened before.
I want them both. I want the 3-peat and the total rings. How about that? I mean, they
Man,
would
I
just
mean-
take
No, that'd
all
be-
the
that'd be dope.
questions
Because
off
you
the
know,
table.
Brady won like 3 Super Bowls in his late 30s. Like, I mean, he had a late surge where he won a bunch.
Yeah, but you know how hard it would be to win 3 in a row because you're the team that they're constantly going after, right? You're constantly getting people's best for 3 years in a row.
It's
So
impossible.
if they could win 3 in a row, I think that does cement him as the GOAT.
Well,
And
it's
I
never
actually do
happened.
agree with him. Like, he's already my GOAT. I'm biased. I am. I'll admit that, right? But
Oh, you
if
have
he
to
does
be,
that, I honestly think that does solidify him. And a lot of other people that aren't Chiefs fans would actually possibly put him in that conversation, like legitimately. So
They're a better team this year than they were last year, and I'd bet 100 to 1 they won't go through a stretch this year like they did last year for what the third quarter of the season where they couldn't beat anybody and they looked
Like
like
the
they wouldn't
offense
win
was
a
like,
playoff
yeah, like the
game.
offense just went away for like,
Yeah.
what happened? What happened?
Stay healthy. Stay healthy.
Yes. So what do you guys think about that behind the back pass that Mahomes did
I like
in a game? He did a behind the back pass it's a preseason game.
Yeah, I don't think Andy Reid was. I think beneath. I think he was like, yeah, okay, that's kind of funny, but don't do that.
It made me feel like the first time he threw it left-handed, I was watching, I was like, did he just throw that ball
That's a little
left-handed?
different because he was desperate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he,
I was like, did he just throw that left? This dude just does things that
If
have
you're gonna
never
do
been
that,
done.
do it in the preseason. Okay, it was funny.
So you're saying he's not going to do it in the regular season this year?
Oh,
Well, he
man.
said it just
wouldn't
has
be
to
mad.
happen. He's like, it just has to happen. It has to be the situation. Like, I can do it now. It can't be planned, which I agree.
here's what he
Not
can't
be
do.
playing.
He just can never do it and have it be like an interception. That's like, you know what I mean? So
That'd be
Why
awesome.
gotta
too.
be that guy?
I mean,
Why
but
gotta be
it's
that
true
guy?
though. It's true though. It's
Well,
like,
no shit.
you could have that type of fun, but you just got to be careful because once you fuck up, like
I
the
don't know.
fun's done,
And
right?
so that's
So
going
they're still
forward.
gonna have their fun.
Behind the back pass, that's going forward. So that is a pass. So it can't be a
Yeah,
fumble.
yeah.
Okay.
It's not. So you just got to be smart with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Actually, I think it's actually innovative and it's smart. Why wouldn't you use a tool that you have? You know what I mean?
So yeah, side note real quick. We also have Willie Wishes here. We have
Willie
Risky
Wishes.
Ray and Willie Wishes.
Who would have
I-
thunk it?
I wonder what
Is it
their bets.
wishes
Do they
or
have the same
witches?
bets? Wishes. Willie wishes.
Willie
Wishes.
Because he's wishing to win.
Make a wish.
He's
Make
making a wish, bro.
Man,
He's making a wish.
I wish my bets would come true.
I wish we win.
The
I
risky
wish we
Ray
win.
is just, man, it's just risky. It's just risky.
Yeah. Either way, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, are we ready? You ready, Risky Ray? All right, Freedom Rock.
Hey, David Davis, thank you for coming on,
Okay,
man.
thank
I hope
you
you had
so
a good
much.
time.
How many people are watching right now?
At least
5.
5. Okay. By the end of
Might be
Risky-
5.
By the end of Risky Ray's segment, I bet it's 3.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
because they're going to be
Awesome.
out and betting, right?
Yeah,
That's right. That's
yeah.
right. Okay, so next up here is our boy. Let's see. What?
Oh, do you remember his song? It's been so long. I
I
don't
know,
remember
right?
his song.
That's right. And no, that's not it. Oh, okay.
Let's go with
Just play
Mr.
anything.
Fan.
Yeah,
play
just anything at this point. He's gonna lose the moment.
Play fake, Mahomes.
All right, welcome. Hey, yeah. Welcome, Risky Ray with his risky bets.
It's
I'm-
been a while. Oh, he didn't know how to do the
First things
microphones or
first,
the
he's got to
headphones
figure
anymore,
out that
dude.
damn
Oh,
headset.
yes. This is our favorite part of the segment here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. If the YouTube live video recording works out well, this is how we'll record the rest of our shows. Because
I think so. Yeah, I like
fuck
it.
Riverside, straight up.
Yeah, it's a money
Nice.
grab. Right? It's a
Riverside's
money
been giving
grab.
me headaches lately.
But if you want to sponsor us, hey, Riverside,
Riverside, we'll take you
okay,
back.
all the
We'll
way.
take you back.
Risky Ray, so go ahead.
Okay. I was just, so the return of Risky Ray, man.
Here I am, baby.
I've
Here
been
I
hyped
am.
up. So you kind of hurt. You've been back, back over there.
It's been 9 months, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
the cult that I'm in right now, fatherhood cult.
The fault. Yeah.
Man, it's been a ride, but it's been a good one though. It really has. I couldn't ask for anything more. Seriously.
I'd say that on camera too.
Yeah.
So
have
that
you-
was real though.
I know.
So do you have
Love
any
every moment.
comments about what we've already talked about the cuts, new signings, even the GOAT conversation we was having?
Well, I don't know if you guys heard this morning. Clyde is out 4 weeks for the PTSD.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
didn't
Yeah,
know that.
so I do like the Samaji P Ryan, and the Carson Steele connection, just in case.
Yeah.
Well,
something
see, there you go.
happens.
Steele's back up in there, man.
Yeah, just in
Yeah, he
case
was.
Isaiah Pacheco gets a little funky with his collarbone and his shoulder because he likes to lower his
Even
shoulder.
if
Oh, man.
CEH
Yeah, he actually-
came back, I'm telling you, Carson still would have took his job anyways.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
But Pacheco runs so hard, he's gonna have a major injury here pretty soon.
You know,
We're
I
gonna
do-
not do that this year though.
Yes, I think week 1, get him out of there.
I do like his projections though. He's projected over 200 points in fantasy. And if you go back to his rookie season, he's steadily been climbing,
Yes,
getting up there.
yes.
And yeah, he'll miss maybe 2 games. I think he's missed a total of 4 or 5 games throughout this 2-3 season career. So I mean, like that's good. That's not bad. He's going to get you points. And I mean, someone's got to run the ball. He's also a high percentage inside the 5-yard line. Patrick Mahomes is no longer running the ball. They're actually giving it to Isaiah Pacheco.
So Raymond, so you're about to draft your fantasy football team right now.
Yes.
So you do not know your pick, right? Because I know
No clue.
but
whatsoever.
the top 4 from last year are in the bottom 4 of drafting. Is that correct?
yes. So they get.
So you're gonna be top 8 somewhere
correct.
because you had the worst record last year.
I did not have the worst record last year. I did not have the worst record last year.
Oh,
Actually-
my bad.
Actually, it was my brother-in-law who beat me out by 1 game for the
Oh.
playoffs, and I did a little bit of calculations for the actual playoffs, and your boy would have won the Super Bowl by 4 points had I been in the playoffs.
If you'd have made it in,
If I made it in, I would have won
If-
the Super Bowl.
If-
All I needed was 1 more
If-
win. That's how well I drafted.
But shizzle dizzle.
That's true. That's true, Risky Ray. That's true.
yeah.
Are you guys ready for these bets? Or are you?
Yeah,
gonna get-
Let's do it, Ray. Let's do it. Come
What
on.
you got? What do you got?
Boom. All right, here we go. Love this. Okay, these are season bets, right? And
What do they call those? I was thinking of it earlier.
future bets?
Futures. Yes.
Futures.
the
These are
futures.
yeah. So these are futures. I only got 3 of them for you. I didn't go crazy. I'm
Well-
trying to save some for
Hold on,
for
Ray.
other episodes.
Willie, do you have any future bets? All right. Hey, we're gonna get your 3, and then we want Willie Wishes to get his 3 as well.
All right.
And we're gonna write this shit down.
All right. Write this shit down.
But are you really?
All right, come on.
Okay.
Write this shit
Right
down.
now.
Here you go.
What's
All
the
right.
first?
My first one is Calvin Ridley reception yards for the season
Okay.
over 850 and a half.
Over 850.
Over 850 and a half. He has been in committee pretty much his whole entire life, right? From Julio Jones.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, and he's been averaging over 900 plus yards a season. And DeAndre Hopkins is gone the first 4 games.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean, so he's quote unquote wide receiver number 1.
He's on the
got nobody-
Titans now.
He's on the Titans.
Oh.
And Will Levis likes to chuck it. So
Yeah.
and he's the only option. So I like him to have a head start even when Hopkins comes back.
And that's what are the odds on that?
You'll get minus 112.
112.
All right. What's your
Minus
second one?
112.
Calvin Ridley. You heard it.
My second one, Josh Allen on passing yards, 3,800 over.
Oh. Unless he gets hurt, he's gonna murder that, right?
Yeah, he's been every single season. He's
But he
played,
doesn't
he's
have his
stoked.
boy anymore.
He doesn't have his boy Stephon Diggs anymore. But
But
they
what's-
just drafted Keaton Coleman out of
Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman. There it is. Thank you.
So what's that? Is that like minus 250?
No, that's like minus like 105.
Minus 105.
It's like minus 105.
Okay.
It might have went to minus 112.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe
Oh,
one
was that a
minus
sneeze?
120 at the most.
Did you? Oh my God.
You gonna say bless you?
What's your third?
I was trying to figure out what that sound was.
This third one is real juicy. I love this.
Oh, this is a
one.
juicy
This
one?
is a good one. This is
It's
a good
moist.
one.
This is the riskiest of
moist.
this is riskiest of them all.
I don't know, man. at minus 112. This seems like a lock to me. This is really good. Bijan Robinson over rushing yards, 1025 and a half.
Oh yeah, I'm with you on that one.
You like that?
Oh yeah, I
You
like
like
that. And the
that?
Calvin, I like that. And the Calvin Ridley
1025?
one.
Yeah,
Over?
1025, 1,025 yards and a half.
And what's that? That's minus 112 as well.
That's minus 112.
I feel like all these are pretty good bets, but there's always the risk of injury.
Right. That's with anything that you're playing fantasy. That's your number one.
That is the number one
There's
thing.
okay. So look, there's injury, but then there's also prone to injury guys, right? So like
Right,
the injuries could happen to anybody, but then you got prone to injury guys like your
So is
Saquons, your David
Right.
Montgomerys, your
so is Ridley? Is he prone to injury or prone to betting?
he's prone to betting. He's a gambler. He's a gambler. He was having some abdomen troubles there for a while. He was stretching himself just a little bit too much. Where you could do that as a wide receiver. You want those core muscles to be tight, and so he got into a lot of trouble with that. So he missed like 4 or 6 games, and then of course he betted, so he shouldn't have done that.
That's a whole.
But
Man.
even with that, the dude still get over 900 yards per season.
Yeah.
So,
Calvin's always been one of my favorite receivers. Actually,
Yeah.
exactly. He got over
He really
900
has
yards
been.
with Julio Jones on the other side of him. So I mean, come on. I mean, he's gonna get 850. He's gonna get 850.
I would say because he's not gonna be the number one.
Yeah, I think that's
and-
easy money. Easy money.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We say that now. It's a little risky.
Will you say that now?
Mm,
Hey, you know what we
Hey.
haven't talked about though? We haven't
Yeah.
talked about the. Are we saving that the upcoming Ravens game?
No, bust it out.
Okay,
Ah,
cool.
look at
I
this
got
motherfucker
one.
over here,
Not this dude, not this dude.
Ah.
Okay, so I got for the Chiefs Ravens game, I got the Chiefs to cover in 3 and the Chiefs first one to score.
Mm. So the line is 3.
The line is 3.
Okay.
Yep, the line is 3. I took the line.
I'd
that-
take the Chiefs in 3.
Yeah,
Giving 3.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I took that like 3 months ago.
Yeah. So do we have anything about the actual game besides betting?
No, I was just gonna say I think it's gonna be obviously the spotlight's gonna be on, right? It's the first game of the season, and I'm trying to remember. Does Lamar Jackson does he typically start out strong? I know the Chiefs. I
Yeah.
always feel like the Chiefs
Yeah.
come out and they
Oh,
really,
fantasy wise,
like,
he's
they
great.
start out strong on
Yes.
offense like the first week. I'm trying to remember how does Lamar start the season out?
Well, remember we've had Lamar's number the past
I
2
believe
times
that
that we
too.
played him.
I think
So,
he does
mean,
struggle the 1 or 2 games, but then he gets super hot all the way to the playoffs, and then he collapses.
It's his
Yeah,
talent.
I think
mean,
there's
his
a benefit
talent.
of playing them actually week 1 because I'm with Waltz. I feel like he has to get a little bit more feel for the game, right? And he does get better as the season progresses. That's the way I feel about him. Whereas I think Patrick, he has the advantage over a lot of people because he just missed. He's got that cool, calm, collective demeanor about him, and so I don't think he feels the pressure as much as other guys do. And so it takes other guys a little bit more time to get comfortable.
I
in
think
there.
Lamar is feeling pressure of like everyone wants to call him a runner, and he wants to be like I can do it all.
Prove it, yeah. Just sit in
Yeah,
the
he-
pocket.
And
Sit in the pocket.
even though like he's had great seasons,
Mhm.
he's still like people still are questioning him. Like
Mhm.
you have to prove it. Still.
Yeah,
You have to
I don't want to
prove it.
see him run. I hope he tries to prove it.
They're predicting Derrick Henry 20+ touchdowns this season.
Oh,
20?
that's a negative. He's not going to
20?
get 20 because
Yeah.
he's going to get those stolen from Lamar Jackson's going to steal some of them touchdowns.
Is he 30 now? He has to be on the downward. He's getting hurt.
30.
I mean,
Derrick
a lot
Henry,
of people
yeah.
are excited because Derrick Henry's in the best position as far as the team goes, right?
100%.
And behind a line that he's ever been in his entire career. But I think
100%.
the age bug, right, that you're probably talking about, it's
Yep.
that's the factor on the back end that you got to think about. Man, it's tough. What round? I'm curious. What round would you pick Derrick Henry in?
Third.
Okay, you
I
wouldn't
think
take
a
him in
lot
the
of people are
second.
taking him in first or second.
Yeah, that's
they,
what I
they were
noticed.
they're reaching for him.
He's going in second rounds. Well, just because of the running back value on it drops off so dramatically.
It
after
does
the
drop
third
off.
round.
It does big
And-
time.
and
Big
so
time.
if I can get Derrick Henry in the third round on a turn, then yeah, that's a bargain.
Hey,
But-
Risky. So you're going back to the first game. Who's going to be the third wide receiver for the Chiefs?
The third wide receiver.
Yeah,
Yes.
for the
Or
Chiefs.
just name all three real quick.
Xavier Worthy, Rashid Rice,
Rashi.
Travis Kelsey.
No, this receiver,
No,
not,
man.
yeah, not Travis.
The
Oh,
third.
oh,
Who's going to be the third wide receiver
Oh,
lined up?
shoot.
It has to be Justin Watson, right?
It's got to be
Probably.
Watson because they use
Juju's
McColl,
not ready
because
yet.
they use McColl and packages.
Or Juju.
Oh, but
or
wait a
Juju.
minute.
not
How
ready.
much has
Juju's not
the playbook changed since Juju's been away?
Not much.
Probably not.
So if it
Not
hasn't
much.
changed, not much. I agree. Week 1, he's not going to be able to, but by week 2 or 3, Juju is definitely going to be a
That
starter.
just
that
asking
that
week
worries
one.
me. I still don't like Matt Nagy. Matt
Nagy, yeah,
No
I'm
diggity,
not completely
no
sold
doubt.
on him. I'm not completely sold on him either.
Me neither. That just
He
worries me
does not
so
have a great track
much.
record. He really doesn't.
No, I know.
What do you mean he has two Super Bowls back to back?
No, but when you look at the stats, right? The stats, okay, before the Chiefs, I get what he's saying, but
Do you think Patrick Mahomes is better with Matt Nagy or Eric Bieniemy?
you know,
I
what?
think Matt
That's a
Nagy.
whole
Hold on.
segment.
I think the
there.
league caught up to Patrick
Oh.
Mahomes.
I think Matt Nagy is more of an offensive mind than Eric Bieniemy.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Eric Bieniemy, by the way, is struggling in
but-
college right now.
But I would say so. Maybe
I didn't say
with,
now.
but maybe with Eric Bieniemy being like not as much. He was just kind of like status quo kind of guy that. You know what I mean?
He held guys accountable.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
So, but the
Good
Mahomes
coaches
was
do
doing
that.
more. He was doing more with the read. Like it's just a Mahomes or Bieniemy. You do everything else. Me and Andy are doing us.
don't get me wrong. Now, look, I'm at the games and I'm watching and I'm looking at those guys. And I'm looking on the sideline, and both of those guys they got sheets in front of them, and I can tell when Andy's calling plays.
Yeah.
And you can tell when Nagy's calling plays.
Yeah.
Do you think Bieniemy ever called plays?
No.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%, absolutely.
You think he didn't?
Yeah, he probably called plays like in the third quarter.
But were they
No.
scripted plays?
He never called play. You can see it. He had asked for permission.
Oh, no. Oh. I don't know. I gotta ask Travis Kelsey about that one.
Oh, you gotta ask
No,
him.
yeah.
Eric Bieniemy was on the sideline, literally saying, "Yeah, he likes this play. You want to go with this play? Yeah, Patrick wants this play. Yeah, no, you're the offensive coordinator. You say yes or no."
Oh wait,
He wasn't calling them.
you're right. Because in the Super Bowl, Patrick was like, "Oh,
Wasp,
hey, what do you
the
think
Wasp.
about
Let's go to
Wasp?"
Wasp. Let's go to Wasp. Yeah, he
And
likes the Wasp.
he's like, "You like Wasp?
Yeah,
Let me check with Andy.
yeah.
Andy, Patrick likes Wasp.
He likes Wasp.
Should we run
What do you
Wasp?"
think?
Hey,
he didn't call him.
So we have about 10 minutes left.
Yeah, let's do this.
Risky. I'm glad you came back, man. But we're gonna get
Man.
Willie Wishes on here. And get
Willie
his,
wishes. Come
Willie
on,
wishes.
We're gonna get his
Willie
bets.
wishes,
And we're gonna
baby.
see. And we're gonna see who is the better brother.
You get
Who
three
is
wishes.
the better brother?
Who
Here
is
you
the
go,
better
man.
the better Ramirez.
All right, thank you guys. I'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right, Risky. We'll see you in a couple
Yes.
weeks. But hey, don't say hopefully. We'll see you in a couple
Nah, you're
weeks.
coming
It's
back,
set in
bro.
stone.
All right.
We gotta have you on the show, man.
You know it.
Okay. I'm not mad at that one.
What do we have for Willie Wishes coming on? Anything for Willie Wishes?
Yeah, that's Willie's wishes. I don't know if that's going to really pick it up, but we'll see.
We should have someone have this turned on live upstairs.
I know you should have. Yeah, well,
We can do the,
yeah, you can tell her go to our channel and we should be
Hey.
seeing us live. Tell her.
We got 10 minutes. Hey, we're live. Go upstairs and put it on the TV.
We got 5 minutes.
What's up?
We're
What's up?
live.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Willie
Yeah, on the
wishes.
TV.
Just go
upstairs.
to our site.
You got
Just,
3
go
wishes.
At Astra Boys on
See how it
YouTube.
sounds. See
And
how
you
it
should
sounds.
see. Yeah, we need to know if the sound sounds good. Good idea, Joe.
I muted you too. Willie wishes. You got 3 wishes.
Willie Wishes.
What you got, bro?
First wish.
Speaking to the microphone. Come on, rookie.
Royals are making the World Series.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Okay, I didn't expect
Well,
that.
I
Maybe
mean,
you should just go now.
Yeah,
what's the line on that?
I don't know, but I'm wishing.
That's like that has to be plus something, right?
you know it is.
That's plus something. Yeah, that's
Plus 3,500.
I don't know it's that much, but it's
Might be.
might be
It
plus
Might be,
1,000.
Actually, that
No,
might be.
100.
That might be about right.
100 get you 3,500.
Yeah.
So you think it's plus 3,500 right now?
Yes, it is.
All right, we'll go with that. Yep. Hey, we can already see the difference between Willie Wishes and Risky Ray. I mean, Willie Wishes he's fucking hitting home runs here. Hey, he ain't
Well,
playing.
we're not saying he's hitting
He's
home runs
trying.
yet.
He's swinging for him.
He's swinging
Oh,
for
he's
the
going.
fences.
He's going big. He's going big.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Yep, yep.
3-peat, baby. 3-peat.
The 3-peat. So
I'm
Chiefs
down on that. Hey, he's swinging big, man. Hey, these are some big ones right
to
here.
win
If y'all hit
Super
this, you're getting
Bowl.
paid.
Is there what's That's not very high though.
Nah, you mean
It's
It'd be
like
higher than you
one to
think.
6.
Well, no,
like
'cause I
plus
think-
600.
I think the three-peat comes into effect too, because no team's ever done it. So that makes it even harder to achieve.
Yeah,
Just not that they're going
I
to win
mean,
this year. It's about
but
the
we
three-peat.
probably had the best odds to win again or up
Anissa
there.
said hi.
oh, definitely. They're
What a
probably,
loser.
Who said hi?
Anissa.
Oh,
I'm gonna say 7-1. 7-1.
So okay, we'll put a plus. 700.
yes,
I'll
we can
agree with
see it,
that.
Anissa. How does the sound? How is the sound?
Go ahead and comment.
Is
Anissa.
it
Come on, you
good?
dark
Is
sounds.
it bad? Is it okay?
All right. So that was
Good.
That was
We're good. So it is
one.
Riverside.
That was
Fuck Riverside.
2.
Yeah, man.
You got
So,
number 3, Willie.
number 3.
Number 3 is this: Patrick Mahomes is gonna win regular season MVP, and he's gonna win Super Bowl MVP.
Oh,
Bam.
yes,
Bang, bang. There it is, guys.
Mahomes.
Bang
I,
bang.
I ain't bad at any of
Bang,
them
bang.
predictions
Is
because
that
I want them
is that
all
kind of
to
like
happen.
gang?
Bang bang. All right, there you have it. Willie wishes
There you
and
have
Risky Rays.
Yes. Will you have any other comments about what we've talked about today? About the 3P, about the GOAT situation?
Right now, just look for Rashid Rice to really have a big game.
Looking for him. Do you know I guess no one knows where they're drafting yet?
No, I don't know where I'm drafting now.
Okay.
But
Now, the history of your guys' fantasy football league here, and I know it's serious. It's a big deal. It's like $200 to get in. Now, what you can remember, the first top 3, are they the ones who actually win it all, or is it like later rounds, or like maybe
I like
the
that question,
9th and
yeah.
10th, or is it somebody in the middle
that usually wins.
that
it?
usually wins it? Because I've noticed that in our leagues that the
That I win
the
it.
1 and 2 and 3
Number 1 never wins, right?
never win.
Never,
Never
number
wins.
one never wins. It's usually in between or someone
middle?
at the very end.
Right? Yeah, I thought the same thing too at the very end. So that's
So a
why
lot- a
I
lot of
didn't care that I
Exactly.
the
A
end.
lot of people want the
I have
2
to do
picks
some
in a
research
row.
on that.
wow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a
I can
snake
look.
draft. They want to have 2 picks in a row. So 12, 13.
Because I've noticed the last 2 or 3 years I've been picking like first and second, and I don't win.
I remember I picked first one year and I got Christian McCaffrey and I had the best record, but I didn't win the damn thing.
Was that the year you went undefeated and then lost the first round of playoffs?
Oh, that was in that was in
that was
yeah.
another one.
That's terrible.
That was fun.
Hey,
that
last
was
year
great
I
for me.
almost
That was
almost
great
went
for me.
undefeated last year. I only lost one time in my league, and that was like to the worst. Well, not necessarily the worst team in the league, but not one of the better teams.
Anissa says Willie's team sucks. I don't know what that means.
Hey, Eddie
I don't know
said he
what that
wants to
means.
bet her $50 a game.
Is
So,
that like your ping
Who
pong
does?
team or something?
Eddie? He wants $50 a game.
Oh no, fuck Eddie, dude. We did that last time and he quit.
yeah, well,
He
said-
quit halfway through the season. He's like, I quit.
Yeah, we're
I
doing-
owe you guys too much money.
yeah, he said 100, but now he's just letting me do the draft since he
Oh,
sucks.
man.
So.
All right. Hey,
Oh, which reminds me, we got to
Hey.
get our Survivor football pot together.
yes,
So,
we gotta do that quickly.
I'll look
Tony
at
Hannon?
that site when I get home later. I think it was Run Your Football League, so we'll just do that one. Again.
All right,
Send out
sounds
the link.
good. Do we
All right.
have any real quicks?
I have some real quicks.
I have
Anybody else
one.
have real
I have
quicks?
some-
I'm sure there's some real quick.
All right, this is everybody's favorite segment there of the real quicks. Real quick. ESPN fires Robert Griffin III.
He got fired?
He got fired.
Real quick, that's like 2 weeks old at least.
I know. This is
Well-
2 weeks old.
yeah, that's true.
I've been writing things down for like a month.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. I thought
Just
you
let
would
me
have known
it,
that
bro.
by now,
Just let me
Joe.
have it.
Real quick. Josh Jacobs says the Chiefs pursued him in free agency, but he could not sign with his nemesis.
Oh, good for Josh Jacobs. Real quick.
That's what he said.
UFC 306 is coming up later in September. It's going to be at the Sphere. And Dana White says that it is the biggest, the best show that anyone will ever see and that it will never be repeated again because it is costing, they're going to lose more than $20 million just to put on this show. So
The Sphere.
UFC
That's pretty
306.
nice.
I'm kind of pumped up about it. Who knows? It could be smokes and mirrors, but he says it's going to be the greatest show on TV. We'll see.
Rookie running back Carson Steele has a pet alligator.
Real quick.
Real quick. Rookie Carson Steele has a pet alligator. He's had it since he was 5 years old. Who gives children alligators?
He was actually 8, but he's had it for a long time.
Okay.
I got one. Real quick. Josh Jacobs also says he
Leave the guy alone, man.
man.
Leave him alone.
I read the whole thing. He's like, he had a whole
He
statement,
had,
man.
he had a lot to say.
Yeah, no. He said he did not want to sign with the dominant team. He'd rather sign with a team that beats the dominant team. So he's saying that the Chiefs are number one, and he didn't want
Right.
to sign with the Chiefs because they're number one because he wants to be.
He
number
wants to
one.
be-
Chiefs didn't want him anyways.
He wants to be
Yeah.
on a team that.
Well,
can beat
we
the
wasn't going to
dominant
pay
team.
him.
No.
We don't
We
pay
got
him.
Isaiah.
Yeah,
We don't need him.
Yeah, you got one.
Josh Jacobs would have been nice though.
Real quick, Caitlin Clark has now broke the record for the Indiana Fever and became the highest rookie, or I guess she's got the rookie scoring record for the Indiana Fever.
Okay.
Not that big of an accomplishment because it's just one team, but
I have a real quick. I want to ask.
go ahead
ask
because
your
I
comment.
lost my train of thought.
So real
Anyways.
quick, I thought I heard they said that Bobby Witt was the first Royal to have back-to-back 30 home run seasons. Is that true? Wow.
That
Is
is
that
true.
true? I
That
thought
is true. I saw the thumbs up from Risky Ray. It's got to be true.
It's got to be true.
I'm going true.
I was just like, man, someone else had to do it. No. Like, okay.
I
okay.
think
Nope.
I got one more. The founder of Famous Amos Cookies dies. Oh,
Dude, he
man.
died like a month ago, bro.
Bro, I told you
He
these are
died.
old.
Hey, hold up.
Real
you,
quick.
You mentioned that in our last show. We did.
No, I didn't. That was somebody else that died.
I've heard you
Famous
mention.
Amos?
Dude,
No.
where else am I going to hear somebody mention Famous Amos died, bro?
This isn't a repeat.
That's
This
the
is
second time you've mentioned he died.
no.
He died like last year.
All right, here we go.
No,
Let's
2
wrap it
weeks
up.
ago.
Oh,
Wrap
let's
it up.
respect the Famous Amos and his family, by the way. Well, we had,
hey,
It was
we
just
had
a
at least-
nice-
we had at least one viewer.
Hey, Brandon. My bad, Brandon.
But then again, no one knows we were on. We didn't advertise it.
We had technical issues tonight. We needed you like an hour ago, bro.
All
Hey,
right.
but you know what's cool is because now that if we're doing the live shows, we can start to advertise that we got a live show starting 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And then what it does is it starts a countdown. And then you can put the countdown on your Facebook page.
I like it. I like it.
We're never going to be on time. There you
No, we
have
were
it.
not.
We went live for the first time at Astra Boys Sports Podcast.
Not because we wanted to, because we had to.
Because we had to.
KC Waltz, Original TI, Hooters, and thank you to Freedom Rock and the Willie Wishes and
And Risky Ray.
Risky Ray.
Hey, I like David Davis. You're now Freedom Rock, bud. You're now Freedom Rock.
You are now Freedom Rock.
There you have it. I'll see you suckers later. Suckers!
Hey. That's a good show. I like that show. Open looks good though on the live.
And then he just ran. So that's how that happened.